Last Saturday, we saw Xander Zayas take on Abbas for the WBA WBO 154 titles. Um, it was on the same night Shakur and Tio, so I don't know who was watching it, especially considering the fact that um, Top Rank does even have a deal right now. They don't have a streaming service. Um, and yeah, no one really cares. Like, no one's really talking about it. Um, I'll pull it up here. Xander Zayas takes a 116, 112, 116, 112, and 112, 116 split decision over Abbas Barao. Split decision over Abbas is crazy. Like, I don't think Abbas is that good. But I saw a lot of people saying, like, you see people right here saying, not sure how this was a split decision. Split. Uh, that was a 10-2. Okay, so Xander won pretty convincingly. I'm going to just take the boxing fans' word for it and say that. Xander won pretty convincingly. Again, I didn't watch the fight. I did watch some highlights though, not just this. But I saw this and I saw a lot of other clips from the fight. Right, watch the highlights because I was watching Shakur and T undercard. I was not paying attention. Um, One thing I gotta say, I think a big reason. I think there's three reasons why people don't care about this fight. Why people not really talking about it. Number one, the biggest thing, Top Rank does have even have a deal with any like platform. Like I'm pretty sure this was streamed on Tubi, which is crazy. Um, so you pair that also with the fact that Shakur and Teal, like the biggest fight of the year, was on the same night at the exact same time. No one's watching that. Like 90% of people probably didn't even know how to find the fight, even if they wanted to. So I think that was pretty dumb by Top Rank to have this on their own thing. That like you would think they put it on like a undercard of something or like collab with the ring or something or do something because you don't even have a service. But they did it on Top Rank Classics on the same night Shakur and Teal. So that's another reason why people don't care. Number two, um, no one really cares about belts no more. To be honest, I think we're entering a new era where, I mean, it's really about who you fought. Like, look at Virgil Ortiz and Boots is the biggest fight at 154. That's for like everyone knows whoever wants that is the best at 154. That is not for any title. They both have interim belts. They don't even have real belts. None of them have titles. So it just goes to show you no one really cares about belts no more. It's really just about the caliber of opponent, how good the person you're fighting is, how good the matchup is. Um, which I like. I don't really care about belts. Like you see how the WBC stripped Shakur because they wanted a sanctioning fee for a fight with Tio, which had nothing to do with the WBC. Like it's just stuff like that. They're not making it better for themselves, and I think probably by the end of this year, no one's gonna care about sanctioned bodies at all. In terms of like big time fighters are not really gonna care, and the fans are not really gonna care. So, hey man, Zuffa might mess around to take over, bro. Just saying. But and number three, I don't. People don't rate Xander's eyes that high, right? He's definitely one of the best at 154. He probably could beat Josh Kelly and might even mess around beat Fundora. But people don't really rate him that high. One, because he hasn't really fought nobody good. I don't, you can't convince me Abbas Baroud's Abbas Baroud is maybe a C minus fighter. Like on a good day, he's a C minus fighter. So nobody really cares about Abbas Baroud and who he fought before that the Garcia guy in Mexican. That's what dude's like a D level fighter. He fought Patrick Teixeira, who was a former world champ, but was washed up when he fought him. So I mean, he's young, but his resume is not really that good. And another thing I noticed about Xander, like he's really open for a right hand. His defense is not good right now. He could develop it 100%. I think it's like what 22, 23. His defense is just not good. Um, I don't really like his defense. Let me put this full screen real quick. Yeah, Xander's defense is just not good. It's really not good. I think if he fought someone like a Virgil or a Boost, I think he probably gets knocked out just because his defense isn't really there yet. Can develop. He's only like 22, 23, but defense just not there, bro. It's not gonna cut it at that top level. Um, What else do I got? Hold on. Kind of all over the place right now. Also got this possible fights. I just want to say nobody. Hold on. I gotta talk about this Boots Virgil Ortiz fight, right? If Boots versus Virgil doesn't get made, that's a serious issue, bro. Especially with all the fights we've been getting recently, like that's a problem. Like we really need that fight, really do, really need that fight. Also, they have right here, you can see right here, they have Xander Zayas versus Josh Kelly for unification. Again, we just saw Xander fight Abbas Barrow for unification. Nobody cared. Why? Because everybody knows Abbas Barrow is that good, and people don't care about belts. They care about the caliber of opponent. If Xander Zayas were to beat Josh Kelly, but to come to hold 3 belts, I would bet that people would not care, because they don't really rate Josh Kelly that highly, which isn't fair because he just beat Murtazaliev, which people are calling the boogeyman, but you know. But it's not about the belts no more. I really don't think no one really cares about the belts no more. It's about who you're fighting. You see Boots and Virgil, one of the biggest fights. No belts on the line. No belts. No belts at all. Nobody cares about belts no more. It's about who you're fighting. Simple. So I think that's why nobody really cares about Xander Zayas right now. He might be the best at 154. Like, if he gets his defense together, he might be, but I don't. His power not really. But he hasn't knocked nobody out recently. Like, he been stepping it up but he might not have power like that. That's another issue. I don't know if he's a good enough boxer to make up for that. But they're also talking about Devin Haney moving up to fight Xander Zayas. I saw people talking about that. I think Devin beats him. Xander's just too young. Like, we know what Devin will outbox him for like 6 or 7 rounds, and then once he gets that lead, he's just gonna hold and hold on to that lead and win the fight. Like, everybody knows Devin's gonna win that fight. Like, yeah, it's 154. He might mess around, get clipped, but I don't think Xander's punching that much. Devin might drop him. Like, I seen Xander open for a right hand. Like, Devin might mess around and clip him and hurt him. Like, you never know. But yeah, man. Like, if I'm Xander, bro, I think to get people talking, you gotta fight someone like. It's crazy because he's coming off that. Actually, no. Is it Tim Tszyu coming off a win? Didn't he just beat somebody in Australia? But I think for Xander to fight somebody, for people to really start talking, he got to fight like a name, like a Tim Tszyu or something, or even a Fandora, or like a name. Like, I know Fandora got a title, but it's not about titles. It's about your name, who you fought. Like, if he goes and fights like Josh Kelly, would people really be talking about him that much? I don't think so. I really don't. Even though Josh Kelly's good, but it's just, I don't think people. I think he got to fight like a name that people would be like, okay, I respect that. Like, you beat them, like, you really, just to show that he's up there. Like, fighting a Boss Barrow is not gonna show that you're up there, even if it's unification. Like, everybody know that dude is food. Like, anybody would have beat him. So I'm not trying to hate. I'm just keeping it a buck. Anybody would have beat that dude. Like, it was nothing special. So yeah, man. I like the direction boxing's headed in, though. Like, I like this. I'm tired of the belts, gatekeeping the belts. The belts don't mean nothing. Who have you fought? If you're fighting bums, just because they got belts, that don't mean nothing to me. And I think the most boxing fans, that don't mean nothing. Who you are you fighting pound for pound guys? Are you fighting top guys in your weight class? Like, skilled guys. Like, not just somebody who can get built up. They get fed a vacant title shot against somebody who's not that good. They beat them up. Now you go fight them. You clean them up easy. You're not. That doesn't make you the best, bro. That does not make you the best. What makes you the best is you fighting the guys. If you're not fighting the guys, then it don't mean nothing. Seriously, it don't mean nothing. But let me know what y'all think about these belts. I think they about to go extinct, bro. Especially the way they be acting, like how the IBF be stripping people. WBC seems like they're a little bit money hungry. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just not looking good. It's not looking good for the belts right now. I think Ring belt taking over, no sanction fee. Like, fighters are gonna like that more. I don't know about Zuffa yet. I'm not entirely sure about Zuffa yet. But like, in this landscape, the way things are going, if Zuffa's paying, which I think they are, because I'm pretty sure Turkey's the one paying the people, and you can't come in a box and pay people 5,000 a fight and think you won't get nobody. It's unrealistic. So if Zuffa comes in and they paying people good money and it's like a real system with rankings and a real champion, not like these four belts and they stripping people asking for $1 billion in commission fees, then I think they could take over easy. Like boxing's in a real easy place to take over, especially with the shift in the way the fans are thinking. It's not about, oh, that's a smart business move, or that's a smart fight to take. Like, not that, because fans used to like those low risk, high reward fights. They used to get like, that was like applauded. That was like a good thing. But recently, the past like 2 years, 3 years, you see it kind of changing, and it's kind of turning into, they don't want that. They want you to fight the best fighters because people want to know who's the best. Like, I don't want to see, like, I think Boots is the best at 154, right? I don't want to see Boots fighting guys who I know he's going to beat, who I know aren't the best. And then what? I just have to guess he's the best? Like, I have to guess somebody's the best? I don't want to guess. I want to know. So that's why they need to start lining up these fights. You know what I mean? I want to see Haney versus Ryan. I want to see uh, Shakur versus Tank, even though I don't know what's going on with Tank, but hopefully he gets back in the ring soon. Like, I want to see Ja Apatay versus Zurdo Ramirez. I want to see, even though Zurdo's about to fight Benavidez, but if he gets past Benavidez, I want to see Ja versus Zurdo Ramirez. I want to see, damn, we've gotten a lot of the fights. Like Boots versus Virgil, like I want to see that. I want to see the top guys. I don't want to see no BS, bro. I don't want to see, you see what they got here? Boots versus Rashidi Ellis, bro. I'll throw up. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for another. We gotta work. We ain't got time for that, bro. No. Let me know what y'all think, though.